Hi, I'm Ali and I'm going to show you how to put a pocket into a side seam. You can use this either on an existing garment or something that you're making if the pattern doesn't have a pocket in it. So I'll show you step by step how to decide what shape to cut your pocket bag and how to put it all in for a really neat finish. I'm going to demonstrate this pocket on a couple of pieces of fabric rather than in an actual garment, just so that I can show you really clearly using contrast fabrics how this works. So the first thing you need to do is decide on the shape of your pocket bag. The easiest way to do this is start with a straight line, which will be where your seam is, and just place your hand on it and just draw the shape what you think would work for your pocket. Make sure that it's not too shallow here so things don't fall out. Make sure the opening is wide enough to get your hand in. And then that, if you can imagine, that's the side seam of your garment, is where the pocket bag will go. So as I said, I've cut this in a different colour just to really clearly demonstrate how to do the pocket, because it's much easier for you to see. So I've done a 1.5 centimetre seam allowance on the side seam, which will join onto here, because that's what my seam allowance is on here. And I've just done a smaller 1 centimetre seam allowance around the edge. So before I start putting anything together, I'm going to overlock the side seams and I'm going to overlock all around the pocket. So I've now got the front and back panels, front and back pocket pieces. So this is my front, this is my back. So what we need to do is we need to first attach the pocket bags to the panels. So you need to decide how far below, let's assume this is a skirt and this is a waist seam. We need to decide how far below that they need to go on. And we just need to stitch front and back pieces on at exactly the same position. So once you've decided where you want it, line them up, and you need to pin them all the way down. And then what you're going to do is you're going to sew them on the seam allowance that you've done from the edge, but you're not going to sew all the way top to bottom. I'll show you on this side and then just do the same on this one. So my seam allowance is 1 centimetre on my pocket bag. So I'm going to put a pin at exactly 1 centimetre from this top edge. I'll take that old one out. And I'm going to do the same at the bottom. So that's exactly 1 centimetre. And make sure they're parallel to the edge of the pocket bag. And then what you need to do is sew the seam allowance that you've got on the side, so for me 1.5 centimetres in, only between the two pins. Just make sure you don't get your seam allowances muddled. So the pocket bag seam allowance is 1 centimetre, so it's 1 centimetre from either end. So I'm going to do that on both sides. So that's my front and my back pocket bags sewn on. And then what we're going to do just on the front, not on the back, is we're going to edge stitch this pocket bag down. So I'm going to put a few pins in just to hold it in place, because I want that to be nice and flat. So we've got a 1 centimetre seam allowance. That's where our pocket bag is going to be sewn together. We want to come down a little bit from that. So I would allow another 1.5 centimetres. So 2.5 centimetres from the edge and put a pin, and do that either end. And you just want to edge stitch down here, just a couple of millimetres over from the seam, just between these two pins. Your pocket bag is going to sit on the front, because that's obviously how you're going to use it. So this is going to be pressed back like this. Now that I've edge stitched that and I've pressed it, that should hold back really well. You can edge stitch the back piece as well, but this is going to sit this direction. If you imagine that's your side seam, and the pocket will open up a little bit as you use it. I just don't like seeing that stitching. If you've got a fabric where you think the stitching's going to not be very visible, then you can stitch that as well. But if you've got a fabric where it is more visible, I wouldn't stitch this side. So you're now ready to start putting it together. So you need right sides together and pocket bags together. You've positioned them exactly the same distance from the top, so you can start pinning that side seam. Just put a couple of pins in until you get to the pocket bag. then make sure the pocket bags are lined up perfectly. And then you can pin all around your pocket bag too. So make sure they're lined up perfectly at the bottom as well, and pin there. And then you can just continue pinning down your seam. And then just turn it the right way round, just to make sure nothing's got caught up or puckered and that everything sits nice and flat. So that looks pretty good. Ignore the fact that you can see this for now. We just want to make sure that nothing's got caught, nothing's got puckered, and nothing's misaligned. You can sew this all in one piece, but if you do that, you need everything pressed in the same direction. And because your pocket bag will sit at the front, because that's how you use it, it means all of your seams are pressed to the front. And personally, I just don't like everything pressed to the front. So I'm going to show you how to sew it up so that you can press this seam open and your pocket bag seam can sit towards the back, and it just means you've got less bulk at the front. You've already got the added bulk of the pocket bag. It's nice to get the seams out of the way. When you're pinning it, put your pin through the seam where you attach the pocket bag to your garment, and then put it through the other side, and you need to make sure the pin is coming through where that seam is. If it isn't, just play around with it until it is. So do that top and bottom. So once you've got these pins in top and bottom, and your stitch line here should finish at the point where your seam allowance here is on your pocket bag, you need to just sew all the way around. So mine has a 1 centimetre seam allowance. It lines up with these, so I'm just going to go and sew that around, and then I'll show you the next step. My pocket bag is now sewn up. I've purposely sewn with a different colour thread so you can really see it. So I've sewn all the way around, and it's joined up with where I've joined it onto the side seam. So we're nearly done. We just need to finish off that side seam. So there's already pins in it. And then what you need to do when sewing this last bit is just make sure that everything is out of the way. You can't see the stitching brilliantly on here. But I'm going to put a pin to show you. That's where the seam finishes where I sewed my pocket bag in. So I'm just going to pin through there and up onto my seam allowance. And you can see that that just lines up perfectly with where the top of the bag is. And you just need to do exactly the same at the bottom. So I'm just going to put the pin through to exactly where that joined up. I'm going to put it across like that, just so I can see really clearly where I need to start that one. And that lines up with the bottom there. So I'm now going to stitch these up just to exactly where that point is, and I'll show you as I'm doing it. So I've got this lined up with the seam guide on the sewing machine, and I'm just going to sew down that, making sure all of this pocket bag is pulled out of the way. I don't want any of that getting caught up. So I'm just going to stitch down. And then I know where I need to stop because I've put the pin in. So I'm going to just turn that to the side and just double check all of this is out of the way. And then I'm just going to keep sewing until I get to the pin. And I don't want to go over it by even one stitch. So I'm going to just hand wind the last couple. And that takes me to the pin. And then I've just done a couple of reverse stitches just to make sure that all stays in place. And then I just need to do exactly the same at the bottom. So just pull all of that pocket bag out of the way. I've already marked with the pin where my starting position is. So just a couple of reverse stitches just to make sure it's not fragile where the opening is. And then I can just continue my seam down. So that's now all sewn and I've pressed everything. So this is the front. I've pressed the pocket bag towards the front. Just make sure when you're ironing this panel you don't have the pocket bag there because you'll leave an impression. But that can be pressed towards the front. All of the pocket bag seams can be pressed towards the back, so you're not adding any more bulk to the front. That's the advantage of sewing this piece, the pocket bag and this piece separately. It just means that it sits lovely and flat. So if you turn it over you can see exactly how it looks. Really invisible. This is even using a contrast fabric, so you can imagine once you're doing it on a real garment with the real colour, you'll hardly even notice it. If you now want to have a go at making something with these pockets in, my wide leg trouser tutorial would be absolutely perfect for these style pockets.